Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, bro? Happy Halloween, bro. Happy Halloween. Just looking at a few things real quick. Just looking at a few things. Trying to find some levels. Man, these would have been some good sales up here. Some good sales. All right, let's see. Where we going? There. It's going to tap down here again. Watch. It's going to come down here. All right, so in order for that to be... Looks like at least by here. Let's see right here. Yo, what up, Lassic? What up? What up, Fake Guru? What's up? Any volume out here? Yeah, it's looking like we're moving right now. Asian just opened up right now about 30 minutes ago. But as you guys can see, these were definitely some moves that we could have possibly caught if, I mean, you know, if we were ready for it and stuff. But obviously, there's like looks like a 3-piece right here that signaled it going up a little bit. Let's see where that's at. 83, 86. That's 30 pip move right there from here to there, 30 pips. And then if you notice right here, this is a 42. That 42 goes down. And what the 42 usually symbolizes is we go to the previous low, which is right here. And this low right here is where most likely, I believe, a fake out is going to happen at. Let me try to see something real quick. What I see happening is I see us moving us down here to this point right here. And then this is where we're going to have some kind of liquidity. Either we're going to start moving back up, or right here we're just going to move up real quick then continue back down, just like how these other areas were coming down, coming up real quick then continuing down. So I do see us hitting this dotted line at 1978 at some point. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I wish I would have been able to get into a sell up here or something, but that's just what I see. So what I see happening is we're going to possibly coming down here to these areas, and then this is somewhere where we'll start looking for either a possible buy to ride up, or we'll possibly do some kind of pullback, kind of like this, where we're going to wait for this thing to pull back and then try to catch the top again before we ride it back down or something. We're just gonna have to wait to see how this plays out. But from what how I understand how I read these 42s and things like that, is that this 42 right here is signaling that we're gonna continue down, and then the break of that candle is what's our move would be. So like I say, is where it usually happens at, is that it usually goes to the previous. Understand, this is the idea about the 42, is that when a 42 plays out, the target that you're looking for is the previous low. So you would look left, and then this is where the low is at. So my idea would be that this is where our fake out most likely would happen at. So when I see something close outside of this box, most likely this will be your best entry, because the next one will possibly pull back in to grab liquidity, where we could either bring our stop losses to break even, or possibly even just close before it continues back down. Because everything is so bearish right now. Like if you kind of see this right here, this is what this is kind of telling me, is what I see right here. Okay, so look, I see this kind of 3-piece that happened over here, right? And then this one never got filled, so the fill will be way up here at some point. So before we actually really go down, we're gonna have to come back up here to this 89 area. And if we come to this 89 area, that's when I believe we'll continue to come back down. But in order to get back up here, this is what's playing out that I see playing out right now, is the fact, this is why I say that this is going to be the fake out down here for us to possibly start wiggling our way back up, so we could start grabbing the liquidity we need up here so we could continue down. So that's why I'm saying is that's why I see this playing out, breaking this bottom low. It usually, like I said, the 42 goes to the previous low. So this would be the previous low the bottom of the wick. So when we get down to this point, once something closes outside of this box, that's the one that signals the fake out to come back in or something like that. So that's where I see that possibly happening. I mean, it can always continue down after that, you know. So if it closes underneath here, it could still continue down. But where I see something, the way this usually plays out is that it does happen right here, and then it pulls back into here to grab liquidity to continue down. So this is where I was saying is that this is the idea where, I mean, I already kind of knew we were going to continue down. I should have probably even just got into that position at that time when I said it. But the reason why I say it too, it's like, it wasn't my initial position. I would have rather, if I would have gotten in up here, I would have been holding obviously till down here. But like I said, I wouldn't want to just randomly get in just because I know it's coming down. It could always come back up and then down or something. But that's my idea. What up, player? But yeah, that's my idea about the 42. If you guys have any questions about that, let me know. I'll explain the 42. Like I said, this is where I see it tapping. I see it tapping this 1978. I mean, like how I was saying is like, why not just get into the trade if you know it's going to go down there? But my idea is that I'm already kind of late to the party. Not saying I can't get into it now, but it's just, it wasn't my initial position that I would have wanted to get in, you know? So, I mean, I should have been in up here at least, you know? But at any point, it could always turn around. So that's why I'm just like, I'm already kind of late to this party. But I understand that the way these work is that my next target for area is going to be the 78 area. So once we hit this 78 area, that's when I'm going to start seeing some kind of liquidity get grabbed to move back up, or we're just going to continue back down through here. So I took the 42. Damn, what up? What up, Chrome? Where'd you take it at? What was your entry at? Oh yeah, let me check something. I need to check something real quick. Let's see, put this here. Alright, let's see. Switch account. Oh, there it goes. There it goes, guys. What I say. Not saying I'm right, but that's just the idea. That's how I read the 42s. Understand? That's how you read a 42. And that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be reading that all day, every day. Hold on 1 second. I'm checking something real quick too, in case somebody's replying in the comments. 1 second. Content right here. Live. On. Save. All right. Looks like we're good to go. I'm gonna post it in Discord. Let's go. Scalper 6 cents. Let's go. Can you explain the general idea of the 42? I will put full attention to understand today. I realize that I have to study patterns a lot more. I don't understand when the ranges include a lot of wicks. Yes. I'm gonna give you guys right now. I'm gonna give you guys the 42 breakdown. But yeah, post that in the Discord, bro. That's a good dub. Good dub. Let's see. Let's go. Jeez, that's my boy right there, Chromes. Look at that. Look at where Chromes got in. Chromes got in at the top of the. Okay, I see where you got in at up here. You could have even gotten in a little wick, a little bit. You got in on this wick, which is good, but you could have even gotten in possibly on that. Or actually, no, never mind, my bad. You got in exactly the correct position. No, okay, sorry. You could have been at the bottom of the break of the third candle, which is only a few pips, but I'm just saying that would have been the ideal entry. But look at him. Look at him. Damn, good job. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Chromes. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. V Chromes. Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. I like that. I like that. Nice, nice. Exactly, man. That's some good stuff right there. And that was off of a 42. All right, look. All right, player, I'm gonna give you guys the rundown on a 42. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe right now. I'm gonna give you guys a breakdown on what this 42 idea is and how to understand it and where to look for it. So make sure you guys leave a like and comment. Damn, look at that though. Damn, that's nice right there. And look at, guys, look at where it exactly tapped at. Remember, like I was saying, V chromes. So that, I'm hoping you, I'm not saying you had to close, but this is your idea of where you would have wanted to be closing at, right? Because we already knew this is our area of interest. And what, look at what happens after it bounces off that line. That's exactly what we, and look, there's another 42 playing out right here. Look, now this is a 42 going up. Man, I need to get in on some of this. No, I'm playing out. I'm just, like I said, I'm waiting for something to play out. This is exactly what was playing out, but it didn't, dang, look at that. That's on the 1 minute too. So 81, that's only 5 pips right there. So that's on the 1 minute, that's why. But yeah. All right, so look, all right, player, I'm gonna give you guys the rundown on the 42, okay? So look, so understand that the 42 is the same idea of a 3-piece, right? So our 42 is this idea right here, that it's inside. We have an inside bar that gets created. So you're gonna see this is the first candle, top and bottom of the wick. This is the top and bottom wick. So when the second one happens like this, it has to be inside of the first candle. Can't break the top, can't break the bottom. So this is the inside bar that creates a 3-piece and a 42. So since this creates a 3-piece, understand that the 3-piece is when it breaks above here, and when it comes back down, this is where your entry is at, right here at this top wick of the first candle. And it would be the opposite if you're doing it trying to go up. It would be like this, that your entry would be the bottom wick of the first candle. That's a 3-piece. So when a 42 happens is when the break of this candle right here, third one, it's supposed to break the high of the first candle or the low, but let's say it doesn't break the high or the low, so it technically makes a third inside bar. And then this is where the 42 comes into play. So the 42 would be the break of the high or the low of the third candle. So now we went from this high and this low being the entry point to now the third candle high or low is our entry point now. So it's the high and break of this candle. So let's say it breaks the low first, so it comes down here. Your entry would be this one taking a sell, going down, taking the 42, and that's your entry. If it's going up, it would break the high of the third candle going up. So once it breaks right here, that's your entry. So your entry would be right at the break of the third candle, high or low, but whichever way gets broken first. So the idea would be right here is, if you guys, let me erase this real quick. And then this is where, this is on the live chart right here. So look, this is the live chart that we just seen play out. Everything was playing out, right? Everything was playing out perfectly. So look, this is the one candle, this is the second candle. It didn't break the high or the low of the third candle, of the first candle. So now it would be your third candle would be this one. So this one would have to either break the high or the low of the first candle to be considered a 3-piece. But since it didn't break either the high or the low, now it's considered a 42 now. So it'd be on the fourth candle, whichever way this fourth candle breaks first. So as you can see, there's a high here and there's a low here. Which way did it break first? It broke down. So your entry would be the bottom of this third candle right here. So this setup came out perfectly. It looks exactly how you would want it, but sometimes this third candle is a lot longer than you think. So sometimes you might have to wait till it breaks down here compared to this one that's only, you know, real small. So as you can see, this third candle is only this big, so it only had to break right there. So once it broke right here, your entry would have been the bottom of the third candle right here. So you would just do a market order, get into the trade, and this is the trade down that V chromes took. So this is the trade that he took. And understand, when you guys are dealing with the 42, you guys should be looking for a target, right? So the target on how to find this idea of the 42 would be the previous low. In this case, we took a sell. So you would look left and it would be your previous low. So I mean, you could say this one, but that one's not your previous low. Your previous low would be this one, because this one is the actual low of this whole pattern right here. So like I said, when you took your trade right here, your take profit or your TP would be the previous low, because most likely at some point this is where you're going to have a reaction at. And that's what I'm saying, is that's the idea of what these 42s are. They give me that information to know once we break here, we need to look for the previous low. That's where the fake out's going to happen. The thing is my chart could only go down to the 1 minute. If you notice, there's still a wick right here. So what this wick is telling me is that if I were to go to the 30-second or even a smaller chart, the smallest chart I could possibly have, you'll see the fake out. I can't see the fake out because I don't have a small enough chart no more, you know? So that's where I'm saying. And look at this, is now another 42 that just happened. So this is now the breakdown coming down right here. But that's on a 1 minute chart. You don't want to really look on a one too crazy, but that's the idea of how to I'm doing good, Claudine, thank you for joining. But yeah, that's the idea about it, player. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them right now. Claudine, I don't know if you were watching or not, but you probably just got here. But we were looking at this 42 play out, and this 42 broke the third low. So our trade, I didn't take it, but V Chromes took it. I just missed it. But that would have been your entry right here. And like I said, you go to the previous low and look at where exactly where it's having its decision area right here. Right, yes, player, that's what I'm talking about. But that's where I say it's the same thing right here. Look, this is the 42 right here. Guys, look at these three candles right here. This one, and this one. Because this one didn't break the high or the low of the first one, it's not a three-piece. Now the break of the low of that candle would be your entry, and that's your 42. But understand, this is why I say, guys, is that understand what a 42 is. Also, a 42 isn't a continuation. I don't believe it's a continuation pattern. What it is a 42 is more of a reverse. It's like a it signals fake out is what I'm saying. So yo, what up, Clark? What up? Hey Blandy, how you doing? I just caught it going down. Nice, Clark. Yeah, we were just talking about this idea about, you know, we were looking at this target right here. We were looking to take some kind of buys right here, but I kind of got explaining this and kind of let's see. Some trade idea with different setup. I need to look more into the 42. Yeah, it's just a different idea. That's what I'm saying, is that this gives me the idea is that when I understand, if you understand a 42, what a 42 signals is a fake out. So when you have a 42 going down, what it signals is a fake out. So that means a fake out is going to be down here going back up. So that's where I say though, is that I see what you mean and I get it, because in order for price action to move, it has to move in a certain micro patterns, and that's where the 42 and the 3 exactly, player. That's what I'm talking about. This is where I say though, is that, player, understand though, like say, look, when you get a 42 going down, that signals fake out. So the fake out is gonna be going back up. So that's why I understand to grab, you know, this will be your area where you would grab your liquidity. But then this is also why it's not going up anymore, is because we're so bullish. I mean, because we're so bearish, that it's like I said, this little move back up was just to grab liquidity to possibly continue back down again. And if you kind of see, this is breaking the low of this candle right here. So this is a broken structure now. So now too, this would have been a good entry to take right here as a breakout trade. You would have probably wanted to take that breakout right there to continue down, because this is like a continuation right now. So what I see, so even though I understand that a 42 is supposed to have a fake out right here, That's why if you go to a 5-minute chart and look, it's a possible 3-piece that's kind of forming right here. But I don't think that's gonna play out because, like I said, everything is so bearish right now. But if it were to play out, this would be the move right here. Look, this would be the move right here to continue up, because this would be the 3-piece. Like I say, player. Am I lagged or let's see, stream stopped? Oh, hey, yo, hey, you guys, can you guys see me? You guys hear me? Let me know in the chat. It might be my internet right now. I done it today. How Janice does it with the 30-minute support. Yeah. All right, let me know if you guys can hear me a little bit better. My bad. Might have been my internet was lagging out a little bit. So like I said, this is where player. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Let me know if you can hear me in the comments. Let me know I'm still on live. Damn, that was it. That was it right there, guys. That was the move. That you would have been able to grab that 78.9, 79. Yeah, stream is cool now. Okay, perfect. So player, that's what I've been noticing is that when you understand a 42, is that a 42 happens like going down, and then it lets you know that a 3-piece usually happens down here. This is where the 3-piece happens to go back up. So that's what I'm saying is that you can use the 42 and the 3-piece to just ride it up down type of thing if you learn how to really read it. But that's the idea. So look at player, like I was saying, is that it needed to tap this area, right? Look at where a 3-piece just happened at right now. Look at, there's a 3-piece right here. Your entry would have been 1978 9, so it would have been right here, your entry going up. So let's just see if this ends up playing out. But that's where I was saying, exactly like I was predicting, is that it needed to tap this low. So it tapped that low, but look at what also happens at that low is a possible 3-piece that could go up. So if this ends up playing out, then it just goes back into my confirmation more of, you know, the idea of how to read these things. I mean, it could always go down too, but that's where I say though is that when you read a 42, it usually leads right into a 3-piece or something like that, you know. So, and even if it doesn't, the 3-piece might not happen exactly at the top, it could usually happen like somewhere right here or something, you know. So, but yeah, just be on the lookout for things like that. That's my idea of how to, but like I said, we're so bearish, which is why we're struggling to go up. You know, if we were a little bit more bullish, we would have probably went up by now. But yeah, that my perfect trade would have been the 42 right here, like Chrome's did. So Chrome's hit that one. I would have been wanting it to do right there. So like I said, this would have been your pullback. You would have wanted to take that pullback, and then this would have been, you know, your drop right there you would have want. So like I said, I don't want to really take buys right now just because we are so bearish. I would want to take a sell possibly. So I mean, like I said, if I could see something maybe pull back up again, you know, we might take that. But we're gonna just wait and see how this plays out, and you know, see what we could get into. I mean, I already took a trade also today. I closed earlier this morning for New York 20 pips, so I'm already up 20 pips. I also don't want to, you know, lose 20 pips and then it was for nothing, you know. So I want to make sure I take a good quality trade today. And like I said, if it's part of my plan, I'll take it. If it's not, I won't. And this is why too, yeah, I like it more now because I've been trading with support and resistance. If it goes my way, I stay in the trade, but if not, I close. But I don't understand the order flow, and that has many wicks. I realized that I need to learn more. Yeah, player. It's mainly just trying to figure out like try to figure out what happens at your certain levels. Like just looking at this chart right here, where would you want to take a trade at? You would want to take a sell here, maybe. You would want to take maybe a sell here. You would take a sell here, a buy here, maybe buy here. You would definitely want to buy right here. So what I would do is go in those areas where you would want to buy. Go to where you would want to buy, your ultimate area where you would want to buy right here, right? Look, player, out of all of these pumps, look at this, is the biggest one, right? So I'm going to go to this pump right here. I'm going to go right here and see what's inside of this pump that I could try to remember to see what could possibly help me out. And look at what formed right here, right before the pump. Look, I'm going to show you something. Look at this right here. Boom, boom, boom. That's a 42 that just formed. So at the break of this 42 would have been your entry. So look at where the 42 happened at, exactly right before that actual pump. So that's where I'm saying is that when you understand how to read 42s, you don't have to even really take the trade about it. It just helps you read price action better. That's what I realized with the 42 is that it's let me realize what like price action really is, because you're able to see, like you can just see it a lot better now. When I see a 42 form, look at a 40, like right here earlier, a 42 form, boom, you know it's gonna go right here to the previous low. So that's where I'm saying is that would be your runner trade type of thing, you know. So, and if you also look at, we're already kind of bearish, so that also ties into the whole like the trend that we're going on. You know, if we're bullish, this one might not work out as bad, you know, or it might go into drawdown, or it might not be as big, because if you see, this was a, let's say this was 84 and that's 78, so that's almost 60 pips that this pretty much drove. So for you to be able to find a 60 pip move is pretty hard, but that's where I say is that when you're in the trend already going down, you're most likely going to catch a 60 pip trade going down than you are going to catch a 60 pip trade going against the trend going up or something, you know. So different things like that. So let's say we would have taken a 42 going up, we wouldn't be expecting it to go all the way back up here to the top, because we know we're going against the trend. So the 42 maybe going up, you might have a smaller target, you know, you might want to secure a lot sooner, you might want to do a lot of things differently and stuff. But that's just the idea of understanding the 42 and things like that. It just helps you read price action a whole lot better. Like I said, now I could read price action a lot better, just understanding, and understand that this is what I also do with the 42, is understanding that a 3-piece, you know, the 3-piece, right? It has to break the first candle. So since this one never broke the high, this is also why it's not continuing down. So this is also telling me when a 42 goes down, a fake out is gonna happen, and we need to go and clear this 3-piece up here now. So that's where I'm seeing that when we start to move back up, my next target will most likely be the high of this guy up here, because this would be the 3-piece that needs to get completed for us to go down. Because if we wanted to go down, we would have had to break this high to continue down. But since we didn't, which is why a 42 formed, and 42 signals fake out. So what happens on a fake out? We go back up to right here to grab liquidity, so we could possibly even go down again. So like I said, it's just you use the 3-piece and the 42 just to read price action a lot better. And then it gives you the ideas of understanding how to read like different time frames higher and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my idea. And like I said, that's why I'm already kind of targeting, maybe if we do pull back up, it will probably be something like this, probably a little bit more choppy. It probably won't be a straight pump. So if we start to move up, we could even be ranging right now, because at 5 o'clock, this was the move right here. This was the move from, let me see, it's closed at 1:30. All right, so right here. So this is the start of the Asian session right here at 3. For my time, it was 3 o'clock. So we started right here. This was possibly the volume this was the 60 pip move that could have possibly took us till London now. Got it. So we will wait now and see if we might pump back up. Yeah, so my idea, Claudine, is like I said, understanding the 3-piece is right here, because a 42 that forms going down is an incomplete three-piece. Oh, perfect. Clip that part and send it to me, and that way I could post it. That would be cool if you wouldn't mind. Send it in the Discord maybe, or even on Instagram if you wouldn't mind. I would appreciate that. Thank you guys. But yeah, but that's my idea. Okay, so look at, like I said, a 40. This is how I came up with the idea. Shout out to one of my brothers, Zion. Sorry, I had something in my lip. Shout out to my brother Zion. He's the one that helped me figure this out. Is that I came up with the idea about the 42 after figuring out a three-piece, and that's where I'm saying is that a 42 is just an incomplete three-piece. If this was a three-piece, it would have broke this high and it would have continued back down, which is why this is telling me at some point when this 42 plays out, it's going to be a fake out for us to come back up, so we can start grabbing this liquidity either to continue up, or this is going to be our next major decision area right here at this point. So I see it, like I said, I see it possibly going back up to here, but it is, like I said, this was a 60 pip move possibly. Let me see how many pips it was. From here down to there, that was 75 pips. So the market isn't going to keep moving 75 up, 75 down, 75 up. It's not going to keep moving like that. So 75 pip move could possibly been, you know, a good portion of the move already. So if we do continue back up, it'll be like a little bit choppy all the way until we get to probably London time. And when we get to London, not saying it can't, but this is what I'm saying is that this is kind of why we're getting stuck here. So if we do move up, this is the range that we're going to be stuck in. So if we're stuck in this range and we're not bullish, there's really no way we can just pump straight up to here without some kind of catalyst. So this is why I'm saying is that if we do kind of come up, it'll be kind of choppy, maybe come down a little bit, come back up, you know, be something like that. But yes, thank you. Also, we have no top wick on a 5-minute candle going up. Yes, and look at, this is where I was saying too is that let's see. That hit exactly 10 pips. Well, actually, if you kind of think about it, from the original entry right here to where we actually ended up going, it peaked out at 13 pips. But then look guys, this is where I'm saying about the whole three-piece and 42, right? So look, this is the 42 that formed right here, right? So this is the 42, and the break of the third candle is the 42. And how I understand is that the 42 signals 42 signals fake out. So the fake out will go to the previous low, will be here. This is most likely where the fake out's going to happen at. And then when I go to the 5-minute chart, but look at what ended up forming right here at the bottom after clearing that bottom wick. Look at, there's a three-piece right here, and that is the three-piece idea where your entry would have been this dotted line to ride back up like that. So that's where I'm saying is that when you understand a 42, you know it's going to lead into something. And especially if you see a three-piece start to form after that, it's almost even more confirmation that that was the bottom. That's where I was saying is that this is most likely not going to get broken. I mean, it could still get broken, but this is why there's so many bottom wicks right there. And look at what's happening right there. That was the flip right there. That little three-piece right here is what signaled that flip to go back up. And where do you guys think I'm going to target at? Go back to the 15 to where I said the incomplete three-piece is at. This is the incomplete three-piece. So I see us working our way back up to this point somehow. I mean, like I said, it could do this all the way up there, but like I said, at some point we do need to clear this so we can continue down lower if we're going to go lower. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little seminar. Coming soon, there will be a course about this, and that's what I'm saying is once I pass this funded challenge and I could get I could get funded, that's when I'm gonna create this course on all of this information that I have, and then you know, it'll be a little bit more, you guys could really follow along a lot better. I mean, it is still coming down, but like I said, it's just crazy how this is where it always happens at. You know, even if you were to have gotten into this point right here, all of these candles didn't break the didn't, like, you would still be break even in a sense. So you would have been able to survive the entries. You know, if you would have gotten in right at the bottom where you should have gotten in, you would have been able to survive these wicks. And then, like I said, you could at least be break even. You know, once you hit your 10 pip, close half of it, leave half of it for a runner. But that's just my idea, though, is that's where this is what I'm really trying to perfect, guys. Like I say, even if I don't take the trade, I'm literally calling it out step by step, because the more I call it out, the more confident I get in it, and just the better I get at it. So I'm learning every time I'm learning something about it. Every time I take the trade, I'll learn something about it. Every single day, I'm learning something from somebody. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe, hit that like and subscribe for me. I'll really appreciate it. Laughter, double bottom pattern, junkies will fail big, gold falling to 55. Yeah, could be. But I do think before we go down there, we might need to grab some more liquidity. So I do think I do think we might come up here, something like that possibly. I do, like I said, I mean, it could always go down. I'm never saying it can't, but it's just like you know, this right here, if it wanted to break even after grabbing liquidity twice, it would have just kind of broke, you know. So since it's kind of getting stuck right here, which is the previous low, it's just, you know, it's just this previous low is where it's getting stuck at. So the same thing that we got this bounce, you know, this is what's surviving it, keeping us from continuing down. So I think because it's not continuing down, this is where I see us hitting this dotted line for us to continue back down. So if we do come down, most likely we'll need to come back up there before that happens. Right. We have a future. A businessman need partners, so things will get better. Can't wait to level up. Feel like I'm in jail in my house with no money to hang out. Hey player, it's all good, but it's all good, bro. Because the thing is I just seen a video today about that. Is that the guy was pretty much saying is that when your life starts to improve and you start to do things that all of your friends are not doing, it gets a little lonely, because, you know, not many people could relate to what you're doing, but eventually it'll all make sense. You know, you spend day and night on these charts, learning this, learning that. Eventually it'll all pay off. Notice the volume not very big on the bottoms. Yeah, it definitely no volume right now. But that's where I was thinking too, Lafta, is that because this was the start of right here. Let's see, Tuesday, it was 3 o'clock. It's like right here. Okay, so this was the start of the Asian session right here, right when it opened up. So when it opened up, this is pretty much all of the move so far, and that was from the top of here to the bottom of here was a total of 72 pips. So I'm just wondering if that could have possibly been like the initial opening move, like, you know, when the market just opened, the most volume, that's the most volume. And since the volume is already kind of dying off, as you could kind of see right here, that's why, you know, we might just be ranging right now. So if we start to range, it's gonna probably range all the way until London. So that's why I say too, if you didn't get into the trade up here, there's most likely not going to be another trade until we possibly come back up here to take another sell. So, right, yeah. So, yeah, player, like I said, bro, it gets lonely. You know, it gets lonely at the top sometimes. But how bad do you really want it? You know, player, if you really want this that bad, forget all the outside world. Just focus on trading, you know. And to be honest too, I'm the same way. I don't really hang out with a lot of my friends in person, man. I hang out with Don Vo more than I hang out with anybody because I'm spending, 4 hours every morning with Don Vo, 3-4 hours every day with Wix on the stream and stuff. It's just like I wish all my friends did what I'm doing, but a lot of them aren't doing it, so it's just like it gets a little lonely, but that's what this community is building. That's what we're building this on, man. You guys should be able to count on me. I could be able to count on you guys, those type of things, and we just keep building the community, and like I said, just hang around with like-minded people, stay focused, and just keep learning, bro. That's the thing too, players. I think too, a lot of times a lot of people get like stuck in a certain way. Just be open-minded to everything, but also understand what you know is what you know. There'll be a lot of things you might not know, but try to work on what you already are good at. Let's say you're good at certain things with trading. No need to switch strategies. Just make what you're good at better. Just little by little. Is it a good idea to take a pending buy at 77? I wouldn't right now. A pending buy means you might want to do something like that, right? So I don't really see it hitting that because, like I said, and LAFTA, I don't know if you're still here or not, but where I was saying is that when a 42 forms, like this is a 42 right here, this candle, this candle, this candle, and this candle, this is the break of the fourth candle right here. So your idea would be this would be your entry, and what happens with the 42 is a fake out happens at the previous low, which is right here, and that's why it bounces right off of that. But one thing that happens that I'm starting to notice is that when a fake out actually happens, it usually comes back down. But this one actually created a three-piece, and that's where I'm saying this is the three-piece that formed after the 42. And then this is what's kind of giving me the idea that we could possibly continue back up just because a three-piece formed, not so much not just a fake out. Or like this right here, let's say, okay, you could even consider this being a fake out, maybe something like that. This yellow line right here is the fake out. So if that's the fake out, that's what happened. But the thing is look at this is a three-piece. So when a three-piece happens, that lets me know it could be possibly a reversal. So we're just going to see how this plays out. But like I said, that's the idea of understanding where to find a three-piece, where to find a 42 and stuff. So this is kind of why this is possibly pumping up still. Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. I'm kind of yelling and stuff. Nah, that's all good. My bad, y'all. I see no topic. Yeah, same. Try to teach some of my friends RL, but they don't like it. I don't know why, but at least I like it. Yeah, player, that's all that matters. They'll start following you along when you start making a lot of profits, bro. That's how it happens. They don't see the vision right now, but they'll see the vision later on. They see the vision. And look at what's happening right here now. Ooh, this is a possible like a three-piece right here. And this closed above already, and this just broke the high. Excuse me. Yeah, that's it right there. Oh yeah. Damn, see, look at that entry from right here though. From the bottom wick, this would have been your three-piece entry. This is kind of crazy. We literally, I mean, I didn't take no trades yet, but it is kind of crazy the fact that we literally called it from here down to here, and now if it happens to come up here, that's gonna be, man. But like I said, my ultimate entry would have been right here. I would have wanted that right here. So since I didn't take that, I need to wait to see. So what I'm possibly gonna wait for though is a possible something like this maybe. But this might happen during London session. This might just, trickle up little by little, and then during London session, wick up to come back down or something like that. Thanks, man. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for watching. If you guys haven't hit that like and subscribe, hit that like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Well, we'll get to it. I did explain what a 3-piece and 42 is. If you guys aren't really familiar with it, exactly at the line, and I will target 83. Ooh, hey Claudine, that's pretty good. The one thing I suggest is, since you're already up, let's say 15-20 pips, at least secure, close partials, bring your stop loss to break even maybe, but just things like that that way, no matter what, this is a winning trade. Even if it turns against you and it goes 100 pips in the opposite direction, it's still a win, and you secure and you protect your capital. That's just my idea. You don't have to follow. I'm just, like I said, I just say that so you could hear it at least. Because sometimes, in the moment we forget. It's a lot of information. This is what I think a lot of traders need to work on. It's not a bad thing, but it's just more of like, you have to be able to access all of the information about trading when you need it. Like when you're in the heat of the moment right now, this is why I understand when a 42 is playing out, I already have my target, I already have my next move possibly, and things like that. So it's just definitely important that have your plan before you get into a trade. Have a plan, and when you're already in the trade, you're not having to scramble and think of things to happen. Boom, it hits your first TP, you close in half. Boom, hits your break even mark. Boom, bringing it to break even without even thinking about it. And I did hear this good video today. I don't know, maybe it might help a lot of people too. It's actually kind of opened my eyes a little bit today. The video had said, don't trade money, trade the charts. So I'm gonna say that again. Don't trade the money, trade the charts. Pretty much meaning, don't let your profits, because you should already know what you're gonna win and what you're gonna lose before you even get into the trade. When okay, I get into my trade down here, my take profit is up here, and my stop loss is down here, I know I'm losing 10 pips here and I'm gonna win 20 pips. So without even having to look at your money, you should already know what you're gonna win and lose. So pretty much what he's pretty much saying is that, like, it's when we cut our winners short, we're up 10 pips possibly here or something, and then we close the whole thing instead of letting some runners go, all because of the money part of it. Oh, we were up, let's say for me, for instance, it'll be 20, 50 bucks or something. Oh, we're up 50 bucks. I'm gonna just take 50 bucks. But my analysis said it was supposed to go all the way up here, and now it's supposed to be 100 bucks. Not saying y'all was wrong for closing the 50, but it's more or less, I'm opening or closing my trades because of the money part of it instead of the charts. If my charts say, it could go up here, then leave a runner so it could actually possibly touch up there, and things like that. So it's just more or less trading the charts, not trading the money. So your money shouldn't really matter. When you get into drawdown a little bit, but your stop loss is 20 pips and you're 15 pips in stop loss, and then we end up closing or something because we just rather lose 15 instead of 20, and then it ends up going in our favor. It was like, we should have just stuck to the plan and traded the chart, because we obviously had that 20 pip stop loss for a reason. We didn't just put it there randomly, so it's more or less things like that, where it's just, you just need to trust your analysis, and whatever happens, it's out of your control after that. But you just have to put yourself in the best position possible. It's just like, you can't get into a trade and expect the best if it's not the best position possible, so I just think like that too, just trying to focus on getting into the best trades. I start to not look at the money, I just focus on my setup. Exactly, Claudine. Yeah, true. That is true. Right, 30 pips I will close half. Thank you. True. Yeah, that's good. See, like I said, Claudine, it's like there's a lot of right ways of doing it. You know, you don't have to, but I just always suggest at least closing partials, securing a little bit. Take your profits, and like how sure take partials, and how about withdrawing some profits, pay yourself. That is true. That is true. You definitely want to pay yourself. As of now, does gold has the possibility of dropping to 1960? It does, but the thing is with the war is still going on. So if anything, I'm on a 15-minute time frame also, so I could possibly even go to like a, let's say, this is on the 4-hour time frame. So look, this is level 1, and then this is level 2. So level 1 and level 2. So until we break level 2, which is down here, until we break under here, we're still most likely going to be bullish, meaning at any point we could still turn back around and continue back up. So this could possibly be just for liquidity to go back up or something. So that's where I also understand on a higher time frame, it's important understanding level 1s and level 2s, because on a higher time frame we also see that we're in a level 2 right now, meaning if we break into level 3 down here, then we're going to be bearish. But as long as we stay bouncing off of that, we're still in a bullish situation. So that's why I'm saying too, at some point on this time frame when we were looking at it, that's why it still didn't break this low to continue down. You know, it still went back up a little bit, because overall we're still technically bullish a little bit, because we haven't broke that second level yet. But on a smaller time frame, we've obviously broken into more look at this, could be level 1, level 2, this is level 3 already. So if we break into here, and that's a lot of lines. Let me take a lot of these lines off. It's like when they do football, like the coaches are drawing out a play on the football on the clipboard. But yeah, that's just the idea, is like when you go to a higher time frame, I also see that we're still in level 1 and level 2. So until we break level 2, we're most likely not going to touch these lower areas until we break this 1978 level. So that's where I see this kind of still staying, like, I don't know if you, this is what I see, guys. Look it. This is what I see. Looking from the left to the right, we got it going up, right? So we got it going up. And then if you were to draw a boom like this, you draw this like that. And then if you just were to just do the exact, like this is, you would have to break this level down here, right here, before you get down to these, into this range, because you've already, that's where I say the level 1 and level 2. Look at level 1 and level 2. So until you break level 2, you're still going to be bullish at some point. So I wouldn't suggest taking anything kind of a sell to 66 until we break below these levels and close below it and stuff like that. So as of now, does gold, yo, what up, Kurt? What up, Kurt? I'm doing good, Kurt. How you doing? Look like you were tagging the chart with your homies. I know. My bad. I know. I got a little carried away. I'm like this. It's me and the homies. Bit me some. It's Bit Me Some crew. How you guys like that? Nah. That's funny. But yeah, that's just my idea right now too. So that's where it's important too, guys, is that, guys and ladies, is that you have to understand level 1 and level 2, because that also helps out. And then if I go to an even bigger chart, let's say the daily is still in a level 1 section right here. Look, this is all level 1. So until we break down here on a higher time frame, this is not till, let's say these down here into level 2s is not until like 1930. So on a higher time frame, we're still going to be bullish until we break into these 1930 levels. So like I said, when you're on a macro like real like a 5 minute or something like that, that's when you'll notice, you know, different things happening. But when you go to the daily or even the monthly or weekly or something, it could say something else, you know. So like the 1 hour says the same thing as the 4, because like I said, look, this is level 1 up here, this is level 2 right here. So until we break level 2, like I said, it could always go back into level 1. And that is just what I learned from Don Vo, understanding level 1s and level 2s. If you guys don't understand level 1s and level 2s, that's another topic if you guys don't know about that. But yeah, that's why I say too, a lot of the important things is just being able to access all of this information in the moment when you need it. You know, it's like, it's hard to, in the moment. That's why it's good to do your analysis 30 minutes, an hour before you take a trade possibly. So that way you could, in that first hour of doing analysis, you could be preparing pretty much. You know, it's like when you just jump on the chart, you just wake up 5 minutes and you try to jump into a trade, it looks like you're set up, but that's because it's on a 5 minute chart or something. Oh, a 3 piece is forming, I'm going down or going up or whatever it is. It's like, oh, I should have just oh, look at this is playing out. This is a 3 piece that played out. Look right here, y'all. Look, this was it. This was a 3 piece that played out. It did go up a little bit, but right after it came right back down. See, the entry would be there. It would be up 12 pips so far. That's not too bad. I mean, you would want, but this is where I'm saying too, is I don't think this is gonna continue down. It's just gonna go down for a little bit. Maybe we drop 30 minutes closing. Yeah, it's gonna be definitely important where this 30-minute closes. And look at, could it close right? Ooh, it closed right now. So yeah, it's closing right underneath this resistance. So it's definitely respecting that resistance, and that's on the 30. The hourly still has that. And like I was saying, guys, remember how I said the level 1 and level 2, right? This is also important to understand. This is why when the 42 happened, the fake out happened at the bottom of level 2. So at the bottom of level 2 is why that fake out happened, to possibly go back into level 1. So what I'm possibly thinking is that I wonder if this fake out down here in level 2 was just to take us back into level 1. Obviously not now, but I mean, it could happen. We're gonna have to see how this happens, but my idea would be that, wonder if even this could be that fake out, because this is still on an hour. So when this hour closes, we're gonna have to see how it closes, if it closes underneath this range or if it's gonna close back into this range up here. And if it closes back into this range above here, that's gonna signal a lot more bullish, because it won't close in there if it's not strong enough. If it's still weak and it's still super bearish, then we're gonna close underneath it. But this is why I'm also saying though, is that there's a reason why it's not breaking that bottom. It's still in level 2, but it's like I said, it's most likely, I'm thinking it's gonna at least need a tap back up to here. I see it coming up to this 86 area, to be honest. I see it tapping 86 somehow. This is, oh, I wonder if this is like an onion play, a smaller onion. I really like that. Okay, look at this might seem kind of crazy, but this could also explain why this just happened right here. So look, okay, so look at, guys, if you guys, this is another thing. All right, thank you, Delvar. I appreciate that. I am watch a soccer game live in the stadium. Good luck tonight. Good job, player. Hopefully your team wins. But peace out, man. Enjoy your game. Thank you for joining. So look, guys, if you guys understand, this is how I understand a three-piece, right? So look, a three-piece goes here. This is here. The break of the bottom would be our three-piece. So what this told me was this was their entry to go back up, right? So our entry would be this yellow line right here at the bottom of this first candle. But I also understand that a three-piece needs to go to the first candle's top wick. So if you see the top wick is at this dotted line right here, or the yellow line. So that's the top wick, right? And then this is the entry, the bottom dotted line. So I understand for a three-piece to be completed, it has to go back to where this yellow line is at. So when this wicked all the way back up here and it actually touched this yellow line, that completed the three-piece. So at any point, now it could do whatever it wants after that. So what I've noticed is even at this point, a 42 formed. Look, a 42 formed. Even a 42 kind of formed right here. So what this is telling me though is that it's saying 42 going up. So what did I say about a 42 that says going up? A fake out needs to happen in the opposite direction. So since this 42 signaled up, look at what happened right here. A fake out right back into that range. And the fake out happened exactly where the original three-piece top was at, which is the yellow line. And that's where I'm saying though is that like how we know what to look for is the previous high, right? So when we see a three-piece form, we're like a 42 form, sorry. When we see a 42 form, we know to look to the previous high, right? So we go down to a smaller time frame, and then you go to the previous high. That would be exactly right here where this is at. Let me check where this is at. So yeah, that's right there. So let me see, that one's there. Yeah, exactly. Look, that's the fake out that just happened right there at the previous high. And look, this is the previous high. I mean, I know it's a lot for a lot of people. I mean, you guys probably don't understand it as much as I do, but just try to follow along. Is just understand that, like I said, when a three-piece happens, the wick needs to usually get filled. So since this is the top wick, that's how I know a three-piece is completed, is when the top wick or the bottom wick gets filled. So let's say it's going down, it would need to go all the way back down to this bottom, and that's completed. It's going up, it would need to go up like this and then hit the top wick, and then I know that's completed. So since this is completed after that, that's why this next pattern that did form was a 42. And a 42, like I said, it signals, what does it signal? It signals a fake out, and that's what the fake out could have possibly been, to come back down to grab more liquidity. But this is on a smaller time frame. Like I said, the three-piece is forming on a 5 minute, and it already completed. But on a 15-minute, I don't see nothing forming that would give me the idea that we're gonna continue back up, because this is not really showing me like real strong bullish momentum. What I would want to see is us closing possibly back above this line right here, to signal us back into this range, because right now we're kind of underneath that range right now. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys haven't hit that like and subscribe, hit that like and subscribe for me. I would appreciate it. I thank you guys for joining me today. Happy Halloween. Hopefully you guys had a good Halloween. Maybe you guys you know, let me see, Halloween, I want to see something spooky. Oh, spooky. Nah, that's cool. Yeah, happy Halloween, y'all. Happy Halloween. Ooh. Spooky. Spooky. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, put this as your screensaver, and then you wake up in the middle of the night, and it, and then it's right on your screen. Nano, what up? Nah, pretty much, I guess the same. I still trade like Don. I do a 3-piece and a 42. Yo, what up, Bands? What up? Happy Halloween, brother. Happy Halloween, Bands. Have a freaky Halloween. Ooh. Nah, it's lame. Yeah, no Halloween party for me. We doing trading only. But yeah, we got this 15-minute closing above again. So like I was saying, let's see if we could get this to close back inside of this range. If it could close inside of this range, it'll signal, you know, this move to continue back up again. But yeah, what I'm possibly gonna be looking for though is I'm gonna wait for something to close up here to possibly come back down, something like that maybe. Gonna have to wait till things close and stuff like that. But like I said, this was our idea, to take this 42 down, and then this would be a move to go back up. But I see it needing to tap this 86 area. So if it taps this 86 area, that'll be where I see most likely we'll probably get a rejection at, because us being so bearish already, I don't think, like I said, look at how this has been forming. If we were gonna push up, this was our best chance. We had the most volume, we got rejected, and then even here still got rejected again. So yeah, so what I'm also saying though is that I'm gonna want to wait for us to close underneath these areas over here. If we can close underneath those areas, that'll signal a more bearish. We're more bearish now, because that'll be a level 2 break. Right now we're still in level, this is level 1, this is level 2. Until we break into level 3, we're still bullish in a sense, which is why we're not continuing down. But that's where I say also, that is also just kind of feeding into my idea that we need to tap this area before continuing down. So I mean, we could always even continue up after that, but I see us possibly hitting here. This will be our decision area. This is where we'll most likely take a break, a buy above to continue up, or even just take it down to come back down. Hey man, Bands, I've been good, bro. I know I haven't been streaming as much. I've been, not that I haven't been wanting to, but I just I've been trading with Don and Wix pretty much. So I haven't been trying to like conflict of interest in a sense of like streaming at the same time. You know, it's like, not that it's a problem, but it's just like I've been really following what they've been talking about lately, you know, trying to trade with them in a sense of just watching them and trying to learn a lot better, just trying to get back to my learning, because I got to a point to where I was teaching more than I'm learning in a sense. Not that it's a bad thing, but I just seen it as I need to get back to the books, you know. I messed up and I went into too much drawdown on one of my funded accounts, so I had to refocus and learn some things. So that's where I was like, all right, I need to focus on just trying to, you know, get this past this funded account. Now I got my other funded going still too, but like I said, things like that, I was trying to trade, you know. And like I said, in the morning I trade with Don, so I don't really want to stream when Don's streaming, and when Wix is streaming during Asian, I don't really want to stream during Asian, because like I said, I'm watching him. But he said he wasn't going to stream today, so I figured of all days, today would be a good day. But I do plan on streaming London again, so possibly tonight I'll probably stream London again. I do want to get another trade, but I think London will be our time to take a trade. So even if we don't take one today, London will be the possibly ideal. But yeah, everything's been good, bro. I just, like I said, I've been trading a lot on my personal account compared to my funded. I just been trying to work on a few things and build my little small funded account. I mean, my small personal account. And then, you know, I did pretty good with that. So I figured I'll get back to my funded. I'm just trying to take my time with the funded. You know, it's really no rush. There's no time limit. You know, if I get it done today or tomorrow, it's like, it's not gonna change anything, because I still need to know how to trade, you know. So that's just my idea right now. I'm just taking it slow, been focusing on the craft, understanding. And bands, I don't know if you're really familiar with the 42 and stuff, but man, this 42 has been going crazy, bro. I'm telling you. Man, this 42 is a game changer, bro. That's where I was saying is, look, this is the idea. But look, I got onto the stream a little late, but I just missed this 42 right here. This was the 42 idea right here. So at the break of that would have been our entry. And we understand the way the 42 works is that it goes to the previous low. So if you go to the previous low, which would be this guy right here, that's where we knew at some point this will be where the fake out happens, because 42 signals fake out. So a 42 down signals that their fake out is going to happen here, and where we targeted it is at the previous low. So when you know the previous low is going to happen, that's why we knew at this point is where we're going to most likely get that, at least a bounce. And we did get a bounce here, but as you can see, we are so bearish that this bounce was just short-lived and it came back down. But that's my idea about understanding these 42s and stuff, is that's the part I just added. I don't know how long ago, but fairly recent, where just understanding that the previous low is where the other fake out is going to happen. And then, like I was saying though, is that the fake out is supposed to happen here, right? But the thing is if you can see, there's no fake out. But if you were to go down to the 1 minute, it still shows a wick. There's a wick right here, and then there's these wicks right here. But if I don't have a 30-second, if I could go down to the 30-second time frame, I guarantee you there will be a fake out right here. There'll be a fake out or something. So that's what I'm saying though, is that it just shows a wick. But that's the idea, is understanding that was the wick we would have wanted to get back into the trade, because on the 5 minute, that's what shows a 3-piece right here. And look at this, is the 3-piece that it tapped the line perfectly, so you would have wanted to go up there like that. So like I said, that is where we got that bounce, you know, and that's where you could have possibly. But then this is where when we start getting more into it, after things start to print, you know, once we understand that a 3-piece needs to get tapped up there, it already gets tapped with this, and then a 42 formed right after that. Look at right here. This right here ends up being a 42. So the break of that third candle would have been that right there. But if you go down to a smaller time frame, you're most likely going to have a fake out right at that right there. Look, if I put it on the previous high, look at what happened. That is the fake out that we're looking for. That's what caused it to come back down. So that's what I'm saying though, is that when you see this 42 form, that's what this was. This was the fake out after this 42 formed. And you could, like I said, it just understanding how a 42 works and how this all works, it literally just tells you, and you know where to look and stuff like that. That's also why, you know, we're possibly coming back down again. But we could just be ranging. I do see us possibly just ranging in this area right here. Possibly this area from here to here, something like that. We could just be ranging in there. But yeah, that's my idea right now, kind of what I see happening. Like I said, this 3-piece ultimately would have been here. It filled, a 42 formed here, fake out coming back down, and then boom. And then look at, almost the same thing happened again, of 3-piece right here formed, boom, came back down. So it's just literally just in the same range, it's going against each other. We got a 3-piece going up, We got a 42 going up, signaling coming down. We got a 3-piece going down. It's like when I start to see that without even knowing what's going to happen next, I already know it's going to start ranging. So because look, like I said, we got something going up, then we got something coming down, something going up. It's just going against each other. So that's why this is going to happen. Boom, boom. It's going to keep going against each other. Things are going to play out. 3-piece needs to come down to here, and look at it, just tapped it. So now that 3-piece is done. Now another formation is going to form, and it's going to play out again. So that's just my idea about all of that. Yeah, hopefully you guys followed along a little bit. Like I said, we stream we try to stream every single day, especially on my days off. I try to stream every day. If you guys wouldn't mind showing up every day, if you guys want to join our Discord, we have a Discord in the description. If you guys want to join, head over to the description and hit that link for our Discord, and there's also a link for our Instagram. So hit either one of those and you could follow us on Instagram, TikTok, or even our Discord. And like I said, on our Discord is when I give out a lot of the information when I come across, like when I create something new, or when I find out something new. I always share it in the Discord and stuff like that. So make sure you guys go join. And if you guys aren't aware of the Master Don Vo, if you guys don't know, this is the guy who taught me how to trade. If you guys haven't traded with, if you guys don't know who this is, go and follow this Clips channel. I run this Clips channel for Don Vo, and we have a lot of videos on there with analysis and different things like that. So go join up for that. It's a good channel to search. And also you'll see his own YouTube right here. That's his YouTube. And also one more shout out to my man's Wix9. This is the man right here. This is who usually streams during Asian, but because he was off today for Halloween, I just thought, what do you know, I might just pop in and, you know, give you guys a Halloween stream. So I was like, forget it, we'll do it. Yo, what up, Top G? How's it going, bro? Everything's going good, bro. Been going good. Ooh, look at this. A possible, let's see. But what up, Top G? How you doing? How's everything been with you? And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and we'll discuss it. I'm here to try to help whatever I can. Right now, we're just kind of waiting around for a few things. Like I said, I do see us tapping up here somehow. Yeah, this thing is moving. Ooh. There it goes. And like what, and if you guys remember, tomorrow finna be crazy, I know. Looking for buys at 77. Ooh, okay, that's down here, right here at this low. I see where you're targeting. Yep, that's a good idea. Because look at what happened last time we touched that. You know, last time we touched it, boom, went up. Last time we broke above, look, last time we broke above, boom, came up. Same thing. Last time we broke above, boom, came up. So your target most likely will be that top range. You know, if it does hit back right here, this will be your top range of your area you should be targeting. But then, like I said, this could also be a possible. Let's see. Is this a 3-piece on the? Oh, almost. Almost. Boom. That'll be low. I'm in buys already. Hopefully price will go up. I'm in buys. You're in buys? Where'd you get in, Ruel? This doesn't have a top wick either, so I mean that might be a good sign. Yeah, I'm gonna be waiting. I'm on the sideline right now. I was kind of expecting this to be right here. I was expecting, well, I guess it did do that already. It did wick all the way down. Look at what happened last time it wicked down. This was the bottom wick. So we'll see what happens at this line. If is it gonna just pop back up, or is it just gonna continue back down? But this also closed respecting this previous low. So if you draw a line right here, you'll see that this actually respected it. So at any point in the next 5 minutes, this could just wick all the way back up, close back in here. Oh, but look, nope, it's continuing. And like I said, if you look at the overall, we are moving down, so I mean it kind of makes sense, you know, on a smaller time frame. On a bigger time frame, we're still a little bullish, but until we close underneath these levels, yeah, I don't think wait, why do I have two lines right there? Let's see, I'll delete that one. So what I see, and this is on the 4-hour. I wonder if this could be a possible 3-piece on the 4-hour. What I realized in FOMC, gold will dip hard, so if you're trying to buy, you need to be fast, like take profit out and don't hold too much. True. Buys, I didn't see any signal for buys yet. Yeah, no, I don't see no buys, nothing yet. Yeah, 1972 seems highly probable. 7250, 7250, somewhere right here. Yeah, like I said, what I see on this 4-hour though is that we do need to break. We do need to close below these levels though. Let's see. I wonder if I should even put that there, if I should put it here. That is, actually that's 50 pips. That's, I could hold it there. All right. So what I see kind of happening, ooh, dang, look at that thing. Okay. Ooh. This created a support. Look, this is a 3-piece on the 30-minute. See, that's what I was trying to say. Remember, like I was saying, is that earlier, if we had this line right here, it still, like I said, is that at any point this could just continue back into that range because this already created a support and it did close respecting that support. So we're gonna have to respect that support until it doesn't get respected, and that will be a close outside of it. But obviously, you know, things need to happen for that to be possible. Are you going to buy any crypto? Top G, I actually been selling my Bitcoin. I sold most. I have like I have stuff that I just hold for the long term, but one of the ones that I trade, buy and sell, is just the Bitcoin. So I sold some of my Bitcoin around like, I sold some of it at 35, and then I sold some of it at 34.5. So what I'm gonna do is I still have some more to unload in case it goes up to like 38, 39 or something, 37 possibly. 37 will be my next area to sell some, but what I think is gonna happen is at some point we're gonna go back under at least 30. So my idea would be whatever I sell right now during these 34,000, 35,000, at some point I'll be able to buy back in around 30,000 at least. My goal will be like 28, possibly even 26, but if I could do 30,000 for sure, even 28,000, that'll be a big, like, it'll be like free Bitcoin, a lot of, like, I don't know how much, I forget what to calculate, but yeah. So like I said, I'm selling a few $1,000s though, so like I said, I'm not like shorting or longing it, I'm just buying it, selling it, and then like I said, I'm gonna just rebuy in at a cheaper price. So with the same money, I'm just gonna get more Bitcoin now, you know. So that's just kind of my plan. All right, so we definitely closed underneath here. So we closed underneath, which is definitely signaling that, you know, that we are definitely a lot weaker than predicted. Okay, I'm wondering if this could be a possible buy right here. Oh, that was already way too late though. It's already 17 pips, already too late. Yeah. Spot trading, I don't know, is that what it's called? I mean, I just literally just selling high, buying low kind of thing. Just, yeah, like I said, there's no leverage on it or anything. So if I sell $100 or whatever I sell, when I buy back in, I'm just gonna buy back in with whatever profits that I sold at, you know. So I'll sell some at 35,000, then I'll rebuy back in with that same that I sold at 28,000. Hopefully, that's the goal. If it goes up, it goes up. But I had bought in a lot lower, so yeah, weak lows, not a buy. I see that kind of. And if you kind of think about it, if you draw a line right here at this resistance or at this support, that we closed exactly underneath it again. So what that shows is that we're at the bottom. We're at the bottom of here. So this could possibly be a wick up to come back down. Potential retest for a sale. Yeah, I know. I kind of see that. I mean, you could even say either here or here, because I wonder if that would be a fake out. And this doesn't have a top wick, so I wonder if that could just create a top wick for that candle real quick and then just flip back around. See, there it goes. Let's see. $15. Okay, I'm wondering if this could possibly be a fake out. Like, I mean, if you kind of like, we're going to have to see how this closes, because this did close underneath it technically, but if this next one happens to close back into that range, then it just goes right back into this little range right here. But I wonder if this could be a top wick too now. Ooh, damn, look at, but look at, like, there is a 3-piece right here on the 30-minute though. Look at, this is a 3-piece that formed. and that would be the entry right here. And I'm wondering, the finished product will be way up here at 82. So I'm wondering if we could tap 82. And if you guys remember earlier, we had seen this was a 3-piece down here, signaled going up, fake out down here to signal going up. So I do see some kind of momentum a little bit. We're gonna have to wait till some candles close, but we are below that. We did close below all of that. Damn. Let's see. Good. Let's see. I don't really feel that. Let's see. Messy, but 1980 is the kill zone for sales. See, I don't know. Like I was saying, is that, look at, this is why I say is that the reason why I'm targeting this area up here now would be because of, this is a 3-piece. This is a 3-piece that formed right here on a 30-minute. And it, like I said, for this to be completed, it needs to tap up here to grab liquidity so we could come down. So if we start coming down, we're gonna need a hit up here before we come down. So if we do see a sell, it'll be in this area possibly to come back down again. I mean, if it were to like wick straight up, and I would probably even take a wick entry possibly somewhere down here, somewhere up here or something, to possibly take a sell. Because like I said, if the kill zone is 80, I see this like little fair value gap area right here, which is, what is that, 81? So around 81 there's like a little fair value gap, or no, that's not a fair value gap, is it? No, that's not it. Never mind, that's not a fair value gap. I was thinking of this. No, this is a fair value gap right here. This and this whole section. So where I see something happen, I don't really use fair value, but I just understand them where this is also the 3-piece top. So that's where I'm saying is at some point I think the fake out will happen somewhere in this blue box, and then this will be your possible take a sell entry to come back down again. But like I was also saying though, on the 4-hour, this is also kind of like this is barely level 1 and level 2. So level 1 is up here, level 2 is down here, so we still haven't really broke level 2 yet. So this is why I'm saying is that we could still be bullish up until I won't really want to be bearish until we break these lows down here and close below, because if we don't close below, we're still technically bullish going up. It's all just lower lows, lower highs. I mean, so look, all lower highs, lower high. It could still keep going up like that. I guess this one did create a new lower low, but how I see it is it needs to break level 1 and level 2. This is level 2 right here. So until it breaks these levels, this is why it's getting stuck right here. You know, on the downside of here, I see a lot of, it'll be bearish all the way down. possibly even down to these levels, then to these levels. But with the war going on, this is why I'm also saying you guys have to understand that the war going on is also adding a lot of pressure to the gold itself. So this probably would have broken a long time ago if the war wasn't going on. But the fact that the war is going on is also giving the bullish, the bulls more power. So what I see, like I said, I would have to wait till I see these levels getting broke to signal some bearish momentum. From 1980 is a range trade, 72 is around the support target, so plenty of room. Yeah, I like I said, I see this, I see somewhere in here. Most likely probably gonna be the wick entry would possibly be something like up here. Or could we be, I mean, wow. $15 is here. 5 is here. Alright, so this fair value gap just gets smaller and smaller as you go lower on a time frame, which is okay, but let's see. Yeah, I guess that's cool right there. And look, we closed back inside of this little range right here. I mean, you could say this was a range, and we closed right back in it. So I'm eating some candy right now, getting the Halloween spirit. right, guys. Yo, what up, Fluidity? What up, my boy? Took sales at 82. Ooh, nice, nice. Yeah, it took sales. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Oh, my computer's already about to die. Damn. Yeah, I took a trade earlier today during New York. I closed. Let's see how much I closed. I think I was like 20 pips. Yeah, I closed 20 pips. This was that trade. You guys like that post? I stole it from Don Vo. I stole his picture and everything. He gave me the good idea. Yeah, that was the trade I took today. So, like I said, we were already up that right there. And how many subs we got? We're at 1560, y'all. If you guys haven't hit that like and subscribe, hit that like and subscribe. Ooh, that thing is moving down now. It got rejected right there. Right at the rejection. Let's see. That will be 15 will be here. 15 will be there. That was the retest right there. Yup, that was probably that retest. Ooh. That top wick right there. I think that could have been the signal right there. I mean, technically it's only up 10 pips if that was the case. Oh wait, no, that was about, let me see. From there to there is 11 pips. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, have a good night, Claudine. Thank you for stopping by. And I know I'm probably gonna be getting off pretty soon too, because it definitely isn't moving that much. Like I said, we're expecting it to kind of stay in this little range for a while, but how did the monthly close? Monthly. Ooh, monthly just opened up. It technically closed. It looks like this could have been a possible fake out. Cause look, if you kind of think about it, this could be a range right here. So we close back into the range. we're right here at resistance. So if we wanted to come down, I would assume we would need to go up to grab liquidity before coming down. But since it's kind of opening up like down first, I'm wondering if this could be liquidity so we could continue up to maybe test these highs up here. So it did close bullish though, so I definitely maybe want to watch out for everything to be bullish right now. Yeah, I do, like I said, I do see this kind of just ranging for a little while. Yeah, waiting for London to move, hopefully. That'll be the goal. Bruh. How about I'm looking at the Discord, right? Bruh. Watch this. So look, I'm scrolling through the Discord, right? And then we have a section for newbies. Newbies. Where's the newbies at? Where's the newbies? Where's the newbies? Moderator. Right here. Oh wait, no, not that one. Right here. Newbies, right? So look, how did I like sign up, or what is it? What do they call it? How do I follow me on the Discord myself? Bruh, if somebody don't stop making fake accounts of me, that's crazy. Look, bruh, he's a member since the 11th, named bitmesone, used the same picture, streamer. Bruh, why did it say his name? Profile, let's see his profile. Bruh, I gotta block, bro. Block him. Stay away from me, man. Stay away. Report message. That's crazy. Alright, looks like we are moving back down again. But like I said, this was the monthly open. So the monthly is opening with a bottom wick. Damn, there it is. How's the funding going? It's going good, bands right now. I'm only down $20 right now. I just, like I said, I'm only popping 0.1 lots, so it's pretty much one pip is $1. So every pip I get is $1. So kind of just taking it easy right now, trying to build a little buffer so I can have a little bit of wiggle room, so I can have drawdown. I mean, they give you like $300 drawdown, but as your profits go up, your drawdown gets bigger. So it just, I try to build a little buffer right now. But I'm taking it easy. There's no time limit, so like I said, if I start noticing I'm struggling with trading or something, I'll just take a second and just trade personal funds, and then if I'm feeling confident back again, I'll go back to my funded. Because like I said, I'm not trying to just trade just for fun, so I want to make sure I pass that funded, and I don't want to keep buying a bunch of new funded. So I'm just going to try to take it nice and easy, and just especially if Don Vo, takes a trade in the morning and I take the trade, I'll take it on my funded. If I take a trade right now, everything's a little choppy right now. Like I said, that first initial trade in the beginning of the session would have been my initial trade. Do you still call it a funded account? Yeah, funded next. You ever heard of funded next before? That's the funded account. I'm doing the 6K funded account challenge on funded next. So the goal is to make $480. Once you make $480, then you pass phase 1, and then I think you gotta go phase 2. Yeah, they could be Ponzi if you get the wrong one, but I mean, if you get a withdrawal from it, it's profits, you know? Because like I said, if you think about it, a funded account only costs 60 bucks, 60, and I get a trade with 6,000 bucks. So technically, if I blow the account, I'm only losing 60 bucks. So I'm trading with only 60 bucks in a sense, which is cheap. So if I blow it, then I'm only losing 60 bucks. But if I profit, then it's obviously, you know, I make more than 60 bucks. But well, yeah, it could be true, but like I'm saying is that if I get my withdrawal and it hits my account, whatever they do on their end, that's what they do. I could care less about what they do. If I get my withdrawal and I get my profits and it's real money, I could give a damn what they're doing. Oh yeah, I was talking about Jimmy. I was talking about Funded Next. I have a funded account on Funded Next. So yeah, the funded account I'm using is a 6K account. So yeah, it's like I said, it costs 60 bucks. Well, where I'm at, I'm in the United States, so it costs 60 bucks. So technically, but like I said, you only get a total of $600 drawdown or $300 per day. So you could only lose $300. So technically, if you really think about it, it's kind of like a $300 account until you build enough buffer to where you like, let's say I hit 200 bucks or whatever, then my account goes from 300 to 500 drawdown, you know, and then so on and so on. So like I said, the more profits you make, the better. Oh yeah, I think my boy uses that. He just passed his 50K. I was looking at them. Yeah, that's true. Until they get closed down, true. But yeah, that's why I've already made that decision. Whereas that anytime I could take a withdrawal, I'm gonna take it, because I'm not gonna leave no money in there. I will not leave money in there. I will take my profits and go. But yeah, my ultimate goal is to get to like a 100K account. But like I said, I gotta work my way up. So I kind of told myself is if I could pass the 6K, then I could work it up to a 15, 20K or whatever, then the next and so on. Yeah, exactly. Like 60 bucks is not much. So that's where I say too, is like in my head, if worst come to worst, I'm only blowing 60 bucks if worst come to worst. And like I said, on my personal account, I trade with more than 60 bucks. I trade with 500 bucks on my personal account. So it's just like, I might as well just use 60 bucks instead of 500. I might as well, you know, so it just kind of makes more sense, you know, at least until I could build some capital of my own. And then let's say I could save up 6K of my own from making it, from trading, then I'll have my own 6K account that I'll do it on myself and stuff. okay, the way to win it is to divide that 300 by 10 and then use that as your risk per trade. So then 30 becomes your target per trade. If you could get 5 to 1, then you could get profit 150. Yeah, no, that's true. No, that's actually a good way to put it. So yeah, I'm definitely, yeah, that's why too is like what I'm using is just a 0.1 lot. So every pip is $1. So 10 pips is $10. So technically $30 will give me a 30 pip stop loss. So, you know, if I could hit, that would be pretty cool. And there is no time limit bands. That's the good thing, is a lot of prop firms don't have a time limit no more. So that way you could, like, you know, take your time. You don't have to do such big lots. I mean, this is a way too. I heard a guy was talking about this, is like they banned him for doing this, but I don't see why it's even a problem. Where if you guys kind of think about it, like I was saying, is that the trade, I mean, you get, it's only $60 for 6K account, right? So what if you just took one trade and you pretty much maxed it out? So if you lose, but you only lose $60. But if you win, you pretty much smash the profits that you need, which is only $480. So if you could, let's say you just like, you kind of full margin type of thing, and you smash it, and if you lose 60, but if you win, you ended up winning, you know, you opening a 6K account. So I was just wondering, I was like, man, eventually when I could get profits going like that, I'm just gonna start opening accounts and just taking one big ass trade on it, especially when I think it's a good trade, a quality trade. I'll friggin' full margin it and just try to hit it in one trade type of thing, you know? So, because at that point, like I said, if you're only risking $60 per account, that's not even that bad, you know? But that's later on. But that'll be for when I'm trying to do something crazy. I watched that video. Seems you have slightly misconstructed what he was saying, but hey, if that works for you, go for it. Why, I understood, it's hard to explain exactly word for word what he was saying, but that was the idea of what he was doing. He was just running up a bunch of accounts that way, just full margin in them pretty much. If they win, they win. If they lose, they lose, because you're only risking, like I said, you're risking a partial of what the account could be worth. This 30-minute don't got no bottom wick. So damn, I wonder if this could be another top wick right here. What could that be? Yeah, it's true. It is true. Like I said, I get the idea of what he was trying to, but it does kind of make sense. I mean, if you obviously like I said, the risk to reward is good, because for 60 bucks you're gonna unlock a 6K account in a sense, you know. So it's just like, it's a good risk, I think. And obviously, but those guys, they had a lot of money. They could do 100K accounts, 200K accounts and stuff like that. But yeah, not like I said, that was just a kind of, I thought, I was like, man, that'd be kind of cool. That's just the benefit of a funded account, is that you could just trade with a lot of money. You don't even have to risk your own money. But that's what I'm hoping too. Don Vo maybe might open up a prop firm one day, and then we could do funded accounts through DVS. That'll be tight. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching though. If you guys haven't hit that like and subscribe, please hit that like and subscribe. Try to get back up to almost 1,600 subscribers. I wouldn't mind. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and we'll discuss it. Right now, we're just kind of waiting right now. Like I said, if you weren't in sales up here at this 80 mark, Nano was calling it earlier. He did call this 80 mark. So if, like I said, if you didn't get into those areas, it's most likely kind of, it's a little too late now. So, you know, I wouldn't really be shooting for none of that. But yeah, so like I said, we're just kind of waiting around right now. Gonna wait to see how these candles play out, things like that. Let's see. Maybe there's another fair value gap somewhere down here that we're missing. Which position are you taking currently? I'm not in a position currently right now. We're kind of just waiting for a position. But like I was just mentioning, is that, you know, if we were talking about this being a retest from down here, coming up here was a retest so we could come back down. So like how I was saying, is that this is your ultimate entry, was around this 80 mark. So if you didn't get in right here, you're a little too late to the party now. So what we're gonna wait for is something else to play out. But what I see happening is, as you can see, this is like a little buildup right here. I don't think this is just gonna possibly continue down. It could just start ranging a little bit more like this. So we're already 2.5 hours after the opening of Asian session, so it could be dying down. If you kind of look at the bottom of the screen, there's all this volume just dying out. So what that's kind of telling you is that it's just kind of going to start leveling out. And if we just start leveling out, that's what's going to happen. You know, we're probably going to want to stay out of a trade. The best trade of the day would have been the trade from up here that we were talking about earlier. But yeah, like I said, this would have been your ultimate idea. But after that move, it's just been pretty much stale since. So that's kind of why too, we're just like gonna wait. We're just gonna wait for our positions to play out, things like that. And this thing is, it looks like a break of here. The reason why I have this line, this dotted line, is because that was the previous low before. So we are tapping it. If you notice all of these wicks, wick, this one did close underneath it, but we're gonna see right now in the next 7 minutes what happens. If this closes underneath this dotted line, then yeah, it's gonna signal we are a lot bearish still. But if it closes back inside of above this dotted line, then it's just gonna be right back into this range right here. So we're just gonna be waiting around and seeing what happens. Yeah, the next 23 minutes are crucial. Typically after that, just spaghetti. Yeah, this is definitely spaghetti right here. This is spaghetti and meatballs right here. We got dinner. We got dinner. It's spaghetti and meatballs for dinner. Here's your fork. And here's your soda right here. You have a cup of soda in your straw. There's lunch. Let's see how long I've been streaming. I've been streaming for 2 hours so far. It's looking yeah, exactly. You can add all of Don Vo's playbook into the spaghetti. Alright, while we wait, I'm just gonna play a little game of chess. See what we could get going. Update, I agree. Let's see. Let's go. Put it right there. Put that right there. Now we got action. Can I play against you, Izzy? You want to play me? Man, you know how to send a invite? Send me an invite. My name is bitmesone, just like my YouTube name. I'll be tight. I'll play you. I want to play. Yeah, I don't really see nothing much happening. Like I'm saying is that if you kind of like we're looking at these what's happening right here, I just see it possibly ranging back into this range again, you know? And we did close back under here. I'm wondering, like Don Vo says, adjust your lines. I'm wondering if I should adjust it right there. Like with no time. Do 10 minutes. 10 minutes is, I usually do 15 minutes, but 10 minutes is fine. That way too, it don't take too long, just in case something happens in trading or something. Like I said, if something happens and we start seeing something, obviously we'll try to take a trade, but I don't want to force a trade. But yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll be better. That way too, like I said, it'll help out. Cause I'm not like super good, bro. I'm like, my average opponent is only 630. Yeah, nothing really. Lasik. Yeah, Lasik, what I'm kind of thinking what's most likely gonna happen is we're just gonna kind of range right here for a while. I do see us happening to touch this area up here at some point though. I mean, I see us 86 getting tapped. So if this 86 happens to get tapped, I think it'll be during London. So what I think most likely going to happen now will be, we'll be ranging kind of like right here, and then London hit that, possibly to continue down maybe, or just continue back up, because like I said, that whole war thing is crazy right now. Let's see. Will it like show? Let's see. Did you invite friends? Send a link. Oh, if you could use that link to find me. I don't know how they be doing it. Oh wait, let's see. 3 friends. Oh yeah, I have friends right here. Oh yeah, I got 3 friends right here already. Yeah, it's the homies. Yep. Man, I love the fact that you could like split the screen like that. Man, that's so tight. I don't realize it makes it like a monitor, because now I got a real monitor, and then I got a regular monitor. Uh-oh, there we go. We close back into the range. There it is. That's all we needed. That's it. And the range that I'm looking for it to close in is, oh, there it is. Toby. Oh shit. Hey, actually, oh yeah, you guys gonna see right here. You guys gonna see how we get down. Whose move is it? Mine? Let's see. Alright, we're over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's his move, Hey, what up, Henry? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Hey, if you guys didn't know, I'm playing. It's Toby he's the one in the chat right now. I'm playing him right now. Where are you from? You're from Germany. Oh, damn. Good day, good day. How you doing, Henry? Appreciate you for stopping by. Just so you know, it kind of looks like we're gonna be ranging for a little bit right now. Nothing too much is gonna happen, so we're just gonna be waiting for something to happen. We didn't take an entry for Asian session. Oh, you're in a buy position. Where are you in a buy at? What number? Oh, damn, bro, trying to go crazy. All right, I see you. Oh, bro, and you're gonna go one more time. Oh, all right, good. Thanks, man. I didn't want you to do that. Yeah, we'll do that. I have a nice 1978. Ooh, 1986. So you're right here. Oh, nice. He's in right here. So you're almost about 9-10 pips in. Pretty not bad. Just be careful, because like I said, it's gonna be ranging. I just don't know how far, but. It's risky. Yeah, close partials I would. Just secure something at least, and maybe trail stop loss if you want. Break even at least, just to be on the safe side. Because you also want to look at this 30-minute doesn't have a bottom wick. So if it doesn't have a bottom wick, then it could create one still. And since it already created a top wick, it could just be continuing the bottom wick either also. All right, you did that. Let's see. I gotta go here. Oh man, why'd I do that? My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Take it, forget it, let's get it. Got him.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Oh, didn't even see that, bruh. Oh, bro, I didn't even see that. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, oh, why'd I do that one? I should have got your queen too. Oh, you got me, bruh. I messed up on that one. Oh, can't go here, can't go there, can't go there. Only bed is there. Got me. Dang, you got me like that, bruh. Alright, man. You got me. Alright. GG's, bro. GG's. Alright, let's go. One more. Hey, he's cheating though. He's screen hopping. No, I'm just playing. Oh, bro, trying to get me. Oh man, I messed up on that one. Damn, he got me. Bruh, messed up on that one. Oh, you got me. Alright, bro. You got me. You got me. I gotta get back to the drawing boards, bro. GG, bro. GG, bro. What do you think my rating is? I played 10 games in most cases. It said, I thought it said right now your ranking was like 680 or something like that. Look right here. Yo, no, you're six. It says right here. You're 655. At the top right, it says you're 655. So, yeah, it says me. I'm a 555. So you're 100 points better than me. Bruh, you're pretty good, bruh. I'm a little sloppy right now. I haven't played in a while, but I try to play like every day after stream, but I haven't been streaming as much either. But nah, yeah, you're pretty good, bro. That was a good game. I like that. I like playing chess because it helps me with my mental. Like, you guys might think it's kind of funny, but like, you know how like right now I kind of slipped up, but this reminds me of it, is to have my like emotions under control. Because like when I make a mistake in chess, my first instinct is to go, oh crap, oh man, oh, it's just outburst, you know what I mean? So it's the same thing with trading. It's like you need to be able to control yourself in all moments, and that's where I say like with chess it's definitely helped me control myself in a heated situation. So like I just realized right now, I said, oh man, I messed up a few times. I kind of doubted myself and whatever. Those are the times when I need to stay like focused, you know what I mean? And that's why I say is I like chess, because it kind of corrects me. You have a strong mental. Yeah, that's true, bro. But that's where I say is like I think that's where chess has really helped me out with it, because I've realized that I used to hate when I would mess up. I would scream at my phone or the screen or whatever. I'd be like, oh crap, you know. But then I realized it's like that's just my emotions. Is I need to be able to control my emotions. So now when I play chess, when I'm really focused and I'm doing good, is when I'm not like going, oh crap. I'm just, if I make a bad move, it was my fault. How am I mad at myself because I'm the one that did it? You know what I mean? So that's just where I'm saying is chess has definitely helped me get my mental stronger and stuff like that. But I definitely like chess for that reason. So that's what I'm saying. When I play Toby right now, I said, oh crap, like 2-3 times throughout the games, and that's what, like I said, it reminded me, you gotta get stronger minded. So next time I play chess, I'll make sure that I don't burst out. You know what I mean? I keep my mental strong. But that's why I like chess. I like chess for that reason. And I used to play chess before I really got into trading, so it kind of went hand in hand. So I noticed that, and and the thing is, I didn't really notice that about chess until after I really started focusing about trading and like trying to learn about emotions and stuff like that. And then that's when I started noticing is like when I would play chess, I would have outbursts like, oh man, you know, there's no reason for that. You need to be able to control yourself at all times. And that's where I say chess is definitely, it catches you off guard. Toby got me for my queen, and that was when I was like, oh man, I messed up. But that's where I say that's just because I wasn't focused. I'm the one that moved it right there, so why am I surprised, you know? But yeah, I like chess though. Chess is pretty cool. That was a good game though, Toby. I appreciate it. Thanks for offering to play with me. I like playing people from the chat too. You know what's crazy, Toby, is I played somebody from the chat one time and he was a 1200. Like that dude was really good. But we played 2 times and I beat him once. And then, but I think he let me beat him, to be honest. I beat him too easily, but that game I did really good. So I mean, I guess I could say it was a good game too. But yeah, and like Henry, look at where the position is at now. So I mean, good thing you would have been break even by now, but it's looking like if you secured something, at least you were able to, you know, come out ahead a little bit, which is good. But this is exactly why I was like so worried about it. If anything, you would have wanted to really get into the trade somewhere around here, around this top wick area. Bye. Maybe not. We're having a little bit of trouble breaking this low right here, but there's also this low. Keep tapping it. Keep on buying. All games are good if you learn something new. That's my opinion. I don't know if you read my other message, but on other chess website, I'm currently 60. Oh, I didn't see you. I just seen the message you said. What do you think my rating is? That's why I didn't see nothing else after that. But on another chess website, I'm currently 1610. Damn, 1600. See, that's why you're so good, bro. I could tell. Cause the thing is I'm at that point where like I'm not like a beginner. Like if I play a beginner, I'll beat them. But if you know what you're doing, you'll beat me. Cause I'm not like at that next level yet. But that's pretty cool, bro. That's pretty cool. Hey, you know what's funny, Toby? Is that you're the second person or like the third person. Every time somebody like every time I play chess, somebody in the chat was like, hey, play me. And I'm like, all right, let's play, right? And every time it's somebody like above 1,000. It's crazy. Like, it's like you guys are, that's the reason why you like to play though, because like you know you're good at it. So it's like the only people that ever offer to play me are people that are really good. And that's why I just think it's funny, because every time somebody offers to play, I already kind of figure they're pretty good, because you wouldn't want to play if you weren't good, you know. So I already kind of figured you was pretty good. I didn't know 1600 good, but man, yeah, you're pretty. I could tell you're pretty good though. That's why I had to play you twice. I was like, let me make sure this is in luck. But yeah, like I said, my goal is to at least play, like before I get off the stream and stuff, at least play a game or something. So that way, like every day I'm playing at least a game or two. And, you know, by the end of the month or the end of the year, playing a game every day, hopefully be pretty good, you know, so. it took me a while to come this high. It's all practice and patience, like in trading. You need to be consistent and automatically will get better over time. See patterns, etc. Chess in trading. Yeah, I know that is true, Toby. That is actually, like I said, that's why I kind of like. I'm glad I got into chess kind of like right before trading, was because it kind of like, it definitely helped. Like I see the same things, like exactly like how you're saying, patterns, things that repeat over and over. Like definitely see some similarities with trading and stuff. So buy at 77 for max profit. Damn. Rule, you're gonna be rich, bro. If you're able to call it like that, you're gonna be rich. Yeah. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna be kind of ranging right now. So I'm probably gonna be getting off, everybody. I appreciate you, Toby, for playing me, and we'll definitely play again later on. And if not today or tomorrow, but whenever, next time after stream or something, we'll play another session of chess and stuff. I sometimes think trading is like chess, but you don't play against only one enemy, but the world, and anticipate and counter and make it. Hey, no, that is true, Toby. That's why, exactly like I was saying, I definitely see the similarities in trading and chess, man. I like that. That's why I like staying, like I stay playing chess just to stay sharp, my mind, keep my mind sharp, being able to see it in the moment, things like that. Keep it up. I appreciate it, Toby. I'll see you soon, and I'll see you guys later, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night. Happy Halloween, and don't